Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, man, it's just getting crazy these days. I really can't believe it. So many things that have happened over the past week, which just are insane. Obviously, we had the news of the Razor Crest being delivered to several different locations, including friend of the channel's very own Clarence Wong. And he actually gave us photos. If you haven't seen the video already, I do suggest that you head over there and take a look at my in-depth review of the Razor Crest. That was a lot of fun. We also got some crazy announcements from so many different companies, including, of course, Hasbro, who did their Fan First Wednesday this past week. That was crazy in and of itself. So many different reveals, specifically, and most especially the. I keep saying this. I was about to say Jabba's Palace. It's not Jabba's Palace. It's not Jabba's throne room. It actually is the Book of Boba Fett's throne room. That was actually really just not exactly threw you out of left field. But as I said before, it really did just kind of give you the sense of what the heck is going on. Like seriously, and of course, literally throughout this entire week, the Razor Crest really has been top of mind of so many people's wish list, and everyone's been expecting it. Congratulations to everybody who backed the Razor Crest. By the way, it really is a triumph of crowdsourcing. A lot of people have talked a lot about it. You know, the fact that it's at the height of a lot of controversies and everything in between. Notwithstanding the fact that it was actually blown up on screen. But as I've said multiple times, all of the HasLab projects, and think about this actually, guys, think about this. All of the Star Wars HasLab projects so far that have been proposed have been in one form or another destroyed. The katana, Jabba's sail barge, that was destroyed in Return of the Jedi. The Razor Crest, I'm sorry to say, but that was also destroyed in The Mandalorian, and arguably the Rancor Beast, which we might get to talking about that tonight as well, because the Rancor Beast is at the top of everybody's mind right now for a very good reason. And you know what? At the end of the day, it was also killed in Return of the Jedi, but I'm sort of wondering whether or not the Rancor Beast was actually. I'm not even wondering. I am absolutely sure, proof positive right now, absolutely proof positive right now that the Rancor Beast was the victim of bad timing. I can almost guarantee, with 100% certainty, that if Hasbro had actually done a crowdsourced project right now, today, for the Rancor Beast, I almost guarantee it would fund almost immediately. Probably doesn't even need a packed-in character, although that would help. But I'll be honest with you, thanks to certain things that have been happening in the Star Wars space, the Star Wars universe, I'm almost certain that a Rancor Beast is something everyone really is thinking about owning right now. Because seriously, it's a top of mind of everybody who's a Star Wars fan at this junction, myself included. I have to admit. Now, mind you, I was actually very interested in the Rancor Beast to begin with as well. But with the events that have been happening this past week, again, just lots of Star Wars. This has like been the week of Star Wars again. It's like things are just like escalating very, very quickly in terms of the Star Wars universe. Very, 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 very interesting what's happening these days. Just absolutely insane. But guys, I want to welcome each and every one of you back for another live stream. Thank you again. Of course, my name is Jay. This is, of course, the highlight of my weekend to be able to spend some time with you guys. But I'm not going to lie, guys. I am absolutely wiped. I am totally exhausted. Today was just one of those days. Like the phone never stopped ringing. I'm not going to lie. I'm a night owl. I basically, as you guys can tell, I mean, it's like 1:23 in the morning, much like you guys who, probably are more productive in the evening, just like myself. But yesterday I literally burned the candle at both ends, like just burning that midnight oil. And yeah, I found myself finishing off a job that I was doing in the wee hours of the morning. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I saw the sunrise. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning by the time I finally headed off to bed. I don't suggest that, kids. That's probably not a good idea. If you if you could avoid trying to sleep late, even if you have to meet deadlines or whatever, please definitely try and get some more sleep. It's just not recommended. I'm serious, and one of the main reasons why I'm saying that today is because I seriously decided, nodded off around I would say about 7:30, maybe even 8. Again, it's kind of hard to tell when you're in bed. And no word of a lie, I started getting calls around like 9:30, so I got about 2 hours sleep, if that, because it does take a little bit while for me to fall asleep. And it was just a nonstop barrage. I was dealing with calls from like 9 a.m. until then I had a meeting around 10:30. Then things just kept escalating, and I just kept getting call after call after call. And yeah, it's just it's just one of those things on a Friday of all things. This is when these things decide to happen. So yeah, I'm pretty whipped. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty crazy right now. I'm literally running on adrenaline and tea. I think that's the only thing that's keeping me awake right now. And of course, the fact that I really do love hanging out with you guys, and this definitely, as I said, is the highlight of my weekend. It's pretty much the only thing keeping me awake. But today I had a really fun topic. I thought we'd tackle a little bit. Definitely want to discuss how you guys and everybody in general, what is in your opinion, what is the best way to do your, in this case, toy shopping, toy hunting? Which way do you prefer? Is it online or is it in store? This is the age-old question. In my case, as everyone pretty much has pretty much guessed, I really do prefer hunting down for action figures, and that's not everybody's cup of tea. I know that there's a lot of frustrating aspects to hunting action figures down. I know that a lot of people, once they hear about an action figure and they're running off to the store, it's just absolutely frustrating and disappointing when you get to the aisle. You see the 2 out of the 3 figures that you were hoping to get, because you already got the 2 figures and you only did that last one. And literally every single time you make it to the aisle, someone has beaten you to that, to the prize. And every single time you head to this Walmart, to this Toys R Us, to this Target, to this, wherever, and you're literally like, oh my God, who keeps beating me to every single one of these action figures? It's so infuriating. It's just crazy. So 9 times out of 10, a lot of people have just resorted to going online and actually trying their luck there. But that has its problems as well. A great example of that is I reserved barbecue from the G.I. Joe Classified line with Target.com. And yeah, literally, I got my first two. Sorry, not just barbecue. I also reserved Breaker, and as I said, got them well ahead of time. You could. I think I did a live stream. I'm pretty sure. I was pretty sure I did one. With you guys, and you know what? I was pretty happy. I was like, yeah, got it. It's secure. I've got it in the bag. I've already got pre-ordered. Everything's good. And then you know what? One little hiccup. Basically, I got double charged for something. On my bank account, and I got overdrafted a little bit, and Target goes to, and this is the weird thing about online pre-orders. Now, this only applies to pre-orders. I'm pretty sure it does not apply to actual purchases online. But in the case of pre-orders, this is always a dangerous thing. So Target tries to they do microtransactions for pre-orders. They'll take out the money just to make and it's not a big amount. It's like $100 or whatever, depending on what you've ordered. And they'll take a small amount of money, let's just say $50 or $60, just to make sure, just to hold the item. So they'll take it out for a day, and then they'll put the money back because according to their policy, they don't actually charge you. This is their policy, not mine. They don't actually charge you until they ship the item. That's actually Big Bad Toy Store's case. But in Big Bad Toy Store's case, they don't actually take any money out. So that's pretty awesome. But in Target's case, one day, I guess, my insurance came out, this came out, a whole bunch of things came out, and it kind of like overdrafted my account. So Target tries to pull out the money. It doesn't go through. They messaged me, and this is the craziest thing about the story. They actually messaged me and they said, "Hey, your payment didn't go through. Give us a call, or just update your method of payment so that we can resolve this quickly and you don't lose your order." So you know what? I was like, oh gosh, gotta get on top of this. Gotta get on top of this. I went to the bank. I settled all the accounts and I made everything square. And I said, okay, fine, I'm good. Like, the money's in, everything's good. Let's go ahead and update the credit card information. Go ahead, do the update on the card information. Hit enter, and quite literally, that as soon as I hit enter, it literally said, we apologize. No, we apologize for the inconvenience, but we have canceled your order. Please try ordering it again. I literally freaked out. I was running around all town, going to the bank here, doing all the transactions, trying to get everything done, and they freaking still canceled the freaking pre-order. Not only they canceled Breaker first, and that was infuriating because Breaker was the hardest one to get at the time. And I remember calling up Target and giving them hell. And quite literally, the response I got from the guy online was it was cold and unsympathetic. He started out nice. He started out really, really nice. He was like, "Oh, sir, sorry for your inconvenience, blah, 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 blah." And then when it finally got to the nitty gritty, I guess whatever came up on his screen, his entire demeanor changed. It literally flipped on its edge. And he was like, "Well, sir, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do." And I said, "What do you mean there's nothing you can do? Like, I put money down. There was a small mistake. It told me to re-input my information, which I did. There was money in the account. And literally, as soon as I updated my credit card, you guys canceled my thing. Don't you think you should at least try?" And he's like, "Well, sir, unfortunately, it says here we're completely out of stock." And I was like, "Well, what the heck? You just canceled my order. So doesn't that mean that one item is back in the system?" And he said, "Yes, sir, that's right." And I'm like, "All right, so why don't you just pick up that item and give it back to me?" And he's like, "Well, unfortunately, that's not the way the system works, sir. You have to actually go and order it again." I'm like, "But it's already sold out." And he said, "Yes, sir, that's unfortunate for." And I'm like, "Okay, can you do anything for me?" And he literally said, "No, sir." And I was like, "Okay, you know what? I'm freaking done with you guys. I'm seriously freaking done. I'm never gonna pre-order anything again because this is complete BS." It was really, really freaking like his attitude was actually the worst part about it. Because he went from being super, super nice, super apologetic, super, super friendly, to just turning on his head and literally like giving me the coldest shoulder. It was just a terrible customer experience, and I swear to God, it was like the worst. And you know what? I was thinking to myself, all right, screw it. I'm pretty good at hunting these things down. I'm just gonna find it. When it actually shows up here. Pardon me. When it actually shows up here, at Toys R Us, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty good at that. I'm gonna go do that. But I was like, all right, cool. At least I still have barbecue because I was certain the barbecue was still going to show up. Yeah, whatever. Literally 3 months later, they canceled barbecue, and this had nothing to do with my freaking credit card. They just decided to arbitrarily cancel him because you know what? There was an issue with the stock, and they had to clear the orders. And then by the time I figured that out, because I didn't realize it happened, by the time I figured out they canceled my order, I had to go back and everything was sold out again. You know what? Screw you, Target Online. Screw you guys. You guys suck. I'm never pre-ordering anything again from Target Online. I do have to say, having said all that and ranted on that level, I do have to say that purchasing items on Target is pretty good. Anytime I've actually purchased anything on Target, whether it's like certain things which are on clearance or just available in stock, but they've marked it down quite a bit, and I've decided I should grab it. Like for instance, Avatar: The Last Airbender, I was able to pick that one up. I picked up Appa well before he ever showed up here in Ontario. So yeah, that was cool. Right, and now I'm looking there right now for the Amber collection, and I'm seeing some very, very good deals. So I'm probably gonna pick at least a few items up tonight. But I'm going to warn each and every one of you guys out there: if you're ever gonna do a Target pre-order, for GI Joe Classified, for those what's it called, exclusive figures, watch out, you guys over at Tiger Force. Watch out, Viper Patrol. You guys gotta keep an eye on that one. Seriously. keep an eye on it. Make sure that that they don't have an excuse to cancel your freaking pre-order. Because I got to tell you, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. And you know what? I was infuriated. I was absolutely livid. But like I said, I don't want to put the whole idea of Target down. I think that in stock items are pretty good. They pretty much pick it right away and ship it out. Free shipping over $35 too. That's not bad. That's actually a really good deal. But for me, I can always rely on the idea that at least within my circle, the retail stores which I visit, and that's the unique thing about But I'm a different case entirely. Obviously, I hunt a lot, and I'm actually. So here's the craziest thing about where I am in where I actually live. I am in any direction that you point, quite literally any direction you point. There is a Walmart or a Best Buy or a Toys R Us. Well, not so much a Toys R Us, but definitely a Walmart well, pretty much Walmart. There is a Walmart within 10 minutes in any direction that you point for me, which is absolutely insane. 10 to 15 minutes, or 10 to 15 minutes, and that's just nuts. So I pretty much run a gambit. I run a circle about where of different retail stores that I visit on my daily hunt, on my daily or weekly hunts. So obviously that's why you guys see the hunts every now and then. You see the hunts every week, and you get to see exactly where I'm going. If you keep watching, eventually you'll notice a pattern of what I'm doing. But yeah, so I have an availability of spots to hit up, and the chances of me actually getting a hit are pretty good. And you know what? It's all about consistency and due diligence on that part. But it's also about wasting gas and just having the time to do these things. That's the other thing. And not everybody has the time, which is why online shopping has become so, attractive, and people have just been, gravitating towards that. So my question tonight for everybody out there, what is your preferred method of, hunting your action figures, or heck, just shopping in general? Which do you prefer? Do you prefer in-store, or do you prefer online? That is my question of the night. And yeah, obviously I've relayed my own experiences about online shopping with things, but it's not just Target. I've noticed it's also Amazon. Damn Amazon! You know what? I swear, I think I've got the pre-order in. Robo complains about it all the time too. Robo with Foosh, he complains it all the time too. He thinks, everybody thinks that they have it on lock. Everybody thinks they have one or two action figures, reserved, easy, well-to-do, easy to go, right? Because they've already been reserved on your account. And you know what? That dreaded email comes in one day, 4 months later, 5 months later, and it literally just says, "Apologies, we're sorry if this causes any inconvenience, but we have had to cancel your order because of lack of available stock." And you know what? That is just freaking ridiculous. That is absolutely horrid. They're do they not know how many pieces they have in their inventory? Seriously, they're pre-orders. And you know what? If you've run out of available stock, then you know what? Put me on the next list for the next version when it's going to come out. This is what I don't understand. How can you do this, Amazon? Why not? Why just pick me to cancel, my order? Why? You could have at least put me on another list, which allows me to get on the next train, the restock on top of that. But no, you just go ahead and arbitrarily cancel my freaking order, and now I go back onto the page, and of course they're completely out of stock. They're not taking any more orders. What the F, guys? Seriously, this is the infuriating part of online. When I go in, and this is the thing about me, right? When I go in store, I know that if I don't see it on the peg, I've missed. But if I see it on the peg, it's mine. You know what I mean? That's the kind of euphoric attitude that sometimes, the addictive nature of hunting, right? It does happen that way. Whereas online, it's a hit and miss. It really is. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. And sometimes you actually get what you want, and it's canceled 3 months later if it's a pre-order. So I'm just putting it to everybody out there. What is your preferred way of shopping, or hunting for action figures, or in general, just shopping on in general, whether it be electronics, whether it be clothes, food, what have you, action figures, of course. What is your preferred way of acquiring your goods and services. I'd love to know. Please, if everybody in the chat, please let me know. Let's talk about this. I'm really really curious what everyone else's experiences have been, because my experiences have been kind of like I really it's a toss up in a lot of ways, but for the most part, I've had way more luck and been much more had much more consistency hunting it for myself. Going out there and getting it. Sure, I waste a crap ton of gas. I'm not going to lie about that. I waste a lot of gas, but in terms of my overall ratio of hits to losses, I actually don't do too bad. So whereas online, it's literally a 50-50, sometimes even a 60-40 ratio to cancellations to pre-orders. It's just absolutely insane. So I really am curious, guys. What has been your experience shopping in person, in store, or online? Which one seems to work for you? I really am curious about that. So, guys, apologies, I have been rambling on for the last 24 minutes. Let's find out who's in the chat. Okay, Aldry 3473. Hey, Aldry, how's it going, my friend? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Good to see you. Barry, hey Barry, good to see you, my friend. How you doing tonight? Have not got my Razor Crest yet. Maybe next week. Best of luck to you, Gary. Barry, but congratulations on that. Seriously, everyone is jealous of you. I swear. I'm super jealous. I got the pictures from Clarence, and I got to tell you, I was drooling over them. They looked so good. It was absolutely a dream come true. Just absolutely incredible. Barry, when you finally get your Razor Crest, take your time, because there's so much rich detail in there to absorb. So many great accessories. Everything about it just wonderful. Yojo OC, hey Yojo OC, Yojo to you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Rock Opera 13 Sat, hey Rock Opera 13 Sat, how's it going? Good point with the Rancor. I think that it's the same. I think the same. Jay, cheers from Colombia. Hey Colombia, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. That's excellent. Thank you so much. Cheers to you too, Rock Opera. Good to see you, Barry Allen. I went hunting tonight at Toys R Us and I got MOTU Strador, DC Multiverse Lex Luthor, and Lobo, and then went to GameStop and got Swamp Thing, Dr. Fate, and Batman, and in the hazmat suit, gold label. Wow, you spent big tonight, Barry. Holy crap! I know for a fact, DC Multiverse hasn't gone that expensive, but they have gone up. And that hazmat suit, my God, isn't that like $60? Oh my God, that's crazy. Good stuff, my friend. And of course, Stridor. Oh, Stridor. Absolutely wonderful figure. Congratulations, Barry. Great hunt. Some great pickups. Matthew Lay. Hey, Matthew Lay. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Jay. I enjoy shopping both ways as long as they are available. I know, but again, my caveat is, even though it's available, sometimes it's not. When you think you've got it in your cart, you think you got it on a pre-order, and it just literally slips away from you. It's just so infuriating. So infuriating. LG4073, I prefer in store because I can pay right there and not worry about paying for it later. Exactly. I am 50-50 online because it's been a hit or miss recently. That's exactly my experience. It's infuriating. It really is. It really is just ridiculous. Isma and South Family, ACC, and Channel. Hey, good to see you, Isma. How are you doing tonight? Barry. Yeah, a couple of things about ordering online is the shipping and handling, and if there are any items available. Yes. So if we're in Canada, unlike the US, which has a lot of changes of distribution, trying to get our goods and services from action figures up here through Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Dorkside Toys, that can sometimes be a hassle because obviously we have to consider the exchange rate first of all, and then we also have to consider the duties which happen when you cross over the border. A lot of things to consider, but there are ways to mitigate that. And I've recommended services like Cross Border multiple times. In many ways, it's just a lot cheaper than FedEx or UPS. So, guys, there are options in terms of like getting things from the States up to Canada, and vice versa. But yeah, don't take my word for it. You should actually do some research and make informed decisions. Everybody, make informed decisions. Stradumus. Jav Stradumus. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Drav Stratadumus. Stratademus. I apologize, my friend. I hope I sort of got that right. It's that's a wonderful name. I just can't pronounce it. I'd rather find stuff in stores because it's cheaper. And let's be honest, the thrill of the hunt, right? Absolutely. That's exactly why I feel about it, Jav. But the downside of shopping for figures online is that they scalp you a lot of times. I see. Well, it depends. If you're going for the secondary market on eBay, I can see that a lot. Usually, 9 times out of 10, if you're doing it from reputable online stores like Target, Best Buy, Walmart, all these online retailers, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. Generally speaking, they don't rip you off. However, you have to be careful about that too, because if there's a seller who's using their online store embedded within Walmart, a reseller, if you will, you can either get hosed with a slightly higher elevated price, or as you said, in some cases they actually do rip you off, which is unfortunate. So yes, Jav, I totally understand where you're coming from. Yo, Joel C. We get Target wall farts GameStop, but that's about it for hunting spots. But there's about 20 Targets, 20 GameStops, and 15 Walmarts in my country. Wow. I mean, there's got to be more than that. Are you saying your state? I'm guessing you mean your state. 20 Targets, 20 Walmarts, and 15. 20 Targets, 20 GameStops, and 15 Walmarts in your state. I'm gonna assume that's what you mean, Yojo Osi. Yeah, we don't have Target up here. We have Toys R Us, and even then, it's a lot less than that. Like they're spread out throughout the province. I'd say in Toys R Us alone, I think there were maybe 15. If we're lucky, it's probably much less than that. However, we do have a ton of Walmarts. We do have a ton of it's getting less and less now, but we do have a lot of GameStops. So I totally understand where you're coming from, 100%. Yeah, barbecue. I completely canceled it, and you know what? I was so peed off. It was crazy. Aldry, I hear Jay. I'm done with Target pre-order. I know, right? I'm so done with it. It's just so frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. Yojo C. Target canceled my Reaction Snake Eyes comic, and it was online and in stock. WTF, 100%. Exactly what I'm saying. Just crazy. Just absolutely nuts. I don't understand how it can happen. Diecast Fly. Hey, what up, Jay? I recently finished up the figures I wanted for the MOTU Club Grayskull. Beautiful. Congratulations, my friend. And by finally getting Club Grayskull Trap Jaw, but Amazon lost my Grizzlord. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. And you know what? The only thing they can do consolation wise is give you 10% coupon for later. I get it. How many more of these 10% coupons am I going to rack up? I'm going to start, if they keep going the way they're going, I'm going to have a free figure eventually. My condolences there, Diecast Fly. That's my sympathies. Sorry, my sympathies, Diecast Fly. That's just terrible. Kirk HT, hey Kirk HT, good to see you, my friend. It's too frustrating at times to shop at the store. I love finding the figures. At times, it never happens, and I go home empty-handed. Have changed online. You've changed it online, and is the way at times. I consider to do both if possible. Yes, I understand. Sometimes there's no other choice. Like for instance, Amazon exclusives, that you can only get from Amazon for like Transformers or for Star Wars figures. Absolutely the case. Another example is I tried to order the Bad Batch vintage collection, 3 3/4 figures. Yeah, and I just got that notice that says, you know what? Sorry, but we have to cancel your order because of lack of availability. Just what the heck? Seriously, what are you guys doing? I just don't understand. Just crazy. Isma and South Family, ACC and channel. Good to see you, Isma. Jay, you see the trailer of Jurassic World Domination? I did see it, and you know what? I was happy with the trailer when it first started. Then I saw some very familiar faces, and I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I was like, my God. Oh my God. No, I was seriously. I was very, very. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it's going to be a good movie, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. But I think I should watch the previous movie first because I only watched Jurassic World 1. I did not watch Jurassic World 2. So yeah, that's we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it happens. Maybe we'll watch. Maybe we'll binge the entire trilogy. We'll see what happens. Renegade Biker 24. Hey, what's going on, Renegade Biker? Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Yojo OC. Who's going to win the Super Bowl, Lambs or the Kitty Cats? I haven't been following, my friend. I'm not really sure. Guys, what are your predictions? Is it the Bengals? Who's playing this? Who's playing this year? Uh, Super Bowl 2022. It is the Bengals. Wow. Hooday. Hooday Bengals. That's interesting. Awesome. Okay. I did a sports program for the Bengals. So not that it really sways my decision. I don't know anything about LA, but yeah, I do know Hooday. So Hooday Bengals, go for it. Make it all the way, boys. Make it all the way. Barry, Jay, any luck on a car? No. I am so the honestly, people are snatching up cars like they're sandwiches. And it's you know what, it's lunchtime and the sandwiches just got put out on the trays. It's ridiculous. They're going faster than you can count. If you don't find a decent car and make an offer on it quick, they're gone. It's crazy. It's just ridiculous. Diecast Fly. I use the certain credit card for Target pre-orders, and I am aware of them, so I know that Target will keep doing those microtransactions. Got it. That's actually not a bad idea, Diecast Fly. Just keep the right. Make sure your credit card doesn't overlap, and make sure that you're always going to be able to get those microtransactions every other month. Because they did it twice to me one time. They actually did two microtransactions, returned one, and then took out another one, and it was freaking me out because you keep seeing these little microtransactions on your account. And you're like, what the heck is this? It's just crazy. So yeah, I can totally get where you're coming from, Decastar. It's actually a really good idea. Yojo OC, I like using BBTS. That's my way to go. Yes, but you got to be careful. I know for a fact I have a crap ton of pre-orders with BBTS, and if some crazy mistake happens and they end up shipping all of my shipping all of my pre-orders at the same time, I literally will lose it because even if they do like 4 or 5 orders, that's like $300-$400. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you got to, again, just be aware because that can happen. Believe it or not. Barry, Jay, did you pre-order Quicksilver? We'll find that out tomorrow, Barry. We'll find that out tomorrow. But I know I saw on Instagram that you did. Congratulations, my friend. Awesome pickup. Very, very cool. Rock Opera 13. Both ways, Jay. Both ways. Nice. That's you know what. Again, I do it. I do. It's not like I don't. I'm not saying not to do one or the other. I'm just saying which one do you prefer. But you prefer both ways, Rock Opera. Okay, for me that's an arbitrary answer. I totally get it. I guess you have a lot, good fortune with both. For me, online has just been a complete hit and miss. I seem to rely heavily on the fact that I can actually find things in the wild. I think that's just the way it is for me. Yojo OC, Amazon always sends my stuff damaged more than half the time. As a collector, and you know what, if you're an inbox collector, that is terrible. That is just sad. And the one that's really pissing me off is when they actually put the label on your actual product. What seriously, just completely disrespectful, honestly. Which is why I've just gotten to the habit of marking it as a gift every single time. Guys, by the way, there's a quick tip. If you don't want labels stuck to your actual products, the actual box that the product comes in, definitely mark it as a gift every single time. Do not pay for the additional gift wrapping or whatever the heck that additional charge is. Just mark it as a gift. They will always 9 times out of 10 they'll put it inside a box, or at the very least they'll put it in a mailer. So there's some there's at least an idea for everybody to try out. Hey James, good to see you, my friend. Yo geeks, yo James, how you doing tonight? Isma, online shopping, yeah. I like online shopping like at Big Bad Toy Store. Yes, I think we all do. Not having to pay for until the actual item ships, that's always a really good idea. 100%. Moses Cortez. Hey, Moses, good to see you, my friend. In store, but online is the only way to get what I want. I hear what you're saying, and I understand. A lot of times, especially for like online exclusives, especially for exclusives, that can be a major problem and can be very, very difficult at times. I totally get it, Moses. I totally understand. Rock Opera. Yes, Moses, I agree. Guys, again, for me, if it's an exclusive, I totally understand. But if it's something that I can pick up in store, 9 times out of 10, I'm going for the store. Diecast. I'd rather get my figures online now, only because I know my Target and Walmart for domestic figures sucks. It is a waste of time. Super 7 Hot Toys and Masterpiece Transformers, I have to get online. Well, yes, those I understand. That's unavoidable, right? Boutique stores and online specialty stores like Super 7, Hot Toys, of course, and Masterpiece Transformers. Yes, I totally understand. Although Masterpiece Transformers, if you happen to have a Toys R Us around you, you can get they do show up here at Toys R Us from time to time. I haven't seen or heard of any in-store Transformers at Target or Walmart anymore. I think I've heard of one, which was the Bumblebee Optimus Prime, but it's been quite some time since I've heard of any Masterpiece Transformers in store. Dems Wan, hey Dems Wan, what's going on, my friend? If it's going to be hard to get them in store, I'll order online, paying more for shipping. Most of the time, I find the stuff in stores, though. Eventually, yes, I know exactly what you're saying, Dems One. But again, if I think you're much more like me. If you have to resort to online, it makes sense. But generally speaking, there is that idea, that glimmer of, and the sort of addictive nature of hunting in the wild and actually finding and getting a win that day. And there's nothing like it. It's euphoric. It's very addictive. James, it's all about online. But I don't trust pre-orders. I'll only put them in on places like Amazon where they don't take my money until it's shipping. I get what you're saying, and I totally agree with you on that front. But at the same time, not, like in my experience, it literally is a flip of a coin whether or not you're going to get that online pre-order. Sometimes you win, like oftentimes I lose. So James, I'm not sure if your experience has been the same, but mine's been a hit and miss. It really has been. It really has online. It really has been. Retro Boy 1 357. Hey, Retro Boy 1, good to see you, my friend. After price hikes, I'm out of collecting, especially from Hasbro. It is what greed always it is what it is. Greed always ruins the little guy. I'll be grabbing stuff on sale or discounts, but that's about it. Hey, love watching, but thank you so much, Retro Boy One. I've heard a lot of chatter from multiple collectors saying, voicing and echoing the same sentiment. And yeah, I completely get it. Here in Canada, we went from $29.99 figure to $32.99 figure to $34.99 figure, and now it's all the way up to $40 and in some cases $42. Absolutely ridiculous for just a single classified G.I. Joe. Absolutely insane, ridiculous, just pure ridiculous, pure insanity. Is just literally insane. Diecast Fly. The only time I see figures I actually want in stores is usually after the figure's been out for a couple of weeks, or I see them at the comic shop early. This is possibly true, but in that case, if it hasn't been hiked up too much, sometimes it's better just to take the hit for like $3 extra. At least you're guaranteed to get it, right? And then of course, if you ever see it in store, you might as well, right? You might as well pick it up and get that figure early. I mean, it just makes sense. Some people I know some people, career hunters, who actually refuse to go hunting, anymore. And what they do is they just literally sit on it and wait for clearance. And if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. It's that kind of thing. And then what happens is because of the money they saved, by waiting for the clearance, they go and they collect the rest of the wave on the secondary market. Which it's a good strategy. It really is a good strategy if you can play that waiting game. But to be honest with you, that FOMO, man, it just plays on your mind. It really plays on your mind. Barry, the Batman was $40. Nice. That's way cheaper than I thought it was. I thought it was. That's, for me, that's still a lot, especially for a McFarlane figure. I think McFarlane right now is 24 or 29. So it's it's close to $30. $40. Yeah, that's and I know he's got lights. I don't think he has sound, but he definitely has lights. So yeah, maybe that justifies it. I don't know. Retro Boy, 29 years of collecting. LOL. I'm loading with things, not opening up yet, so I'm good. Oh, that's okay. Take your time, Retro Boy One. Take your time. There's always time, my friend. James, to Rogue One, not to Rogue One. To Rogue One or not to Rogue One? Jeez Louise. That is my question. Do I get them all or just Jin and Cassian? Right now, at the prices they're at, I say you wait, James. I say you wait. $40 a figure, just crazy. Wait, wait for a sale, wait for clearance, because those guys are not going anywhere. I'm telling you right now. At least wait for the Toys R Us discount within every like month. So they do the rotation. You probably will at least be able to get it at 30, 34 or 36 or 38, right? I'm thinking it's more close to 38. At least then it's somewhat bearable. $40 a figure, just absolutely insanity. Just nuts. Hyun, hey Hyun, good to see you, my friend. Actually, it's hard to say because it depends. Sometimes it's cheaper online and they end up shipping it for free, and sometimes the store is cheaper in clearance. I see what you're saying, Hyun. Again, if you can afford to wait, if you're very patient and you're not really in a rush, that makes absolute sense, 100%. Yojo OC. We also got a cool place in OC called Franks and Sons Collectible Show. I've heard of that. I've heard Franks and Sons. Weekly collectible indoor swap meet. Nice. That's awesome. Again, people helping people, right? And the availability. Flea markets in the US are crazy. I've been watching Retro Rick, and I wish we had something like that here in Canada. Diecast Fly. So far, out of the Masterverse line, my favorites are Man-at-Arms, Triclops, Scareglow, and Stinkor. You're not alone, my friend. Those are pretty much the standout figures of the line. That is so awesome. Toy Cartel. Hey, Toy Cartel. Good to see you, my friend. Big J. What's up, man? I'm a little late. Hey, you're on time, brother. We just got started for the most part. Thank you for being here, my friend. Good to see you. Barry. Swamp Thing is so sick. I think he's the largest DC figure that Todd has put out, and I think it's even bigger when Mattel had the line. Oh, there you go. I have seen him. He looks very, very cool. Can somebody answer me why the Platinum Edition of Swamp Thing is gray? I thought maybe he was like one of those customizable figures like Warhammer 40,000, but he's not. He's painted gray. Somebody let me know. I'm curious to find out. Is it when he's dying? Because I think when he turns an ashy gray, doesn't that mean he's dead? Jav Stradamus. Jav Stradamus. There, I got it. I finally got it. Jav Stradamus. That is an awesome name now that I found it. It's a play on Nostradamus. There we go. Now I got it. Thank you for clearing that up. Jav Stradamus. Got you. Excellent. Wonderful name. Great stuff. James, Jav Stradamus. I bet you didn't see that coming. No, I didn't see that coming. That's for sure. Joe blah blah blah. Joe OC. No. In my country. Wow, in your country? You only have 20 targets in your country? I didn't think there were any targets outside of the U.S. If you don't mind me asking, Joe OC, what country are you from? In my state of California, probably hundreds. Okay, I'm confused. Joe, do you mean your city? Joe OC, I'm thinking you mean your city, because if it's your country, you live in the country of the United States. And your state apparently is California because you live in Orange County. Am I correct? So, are you talking about your city of Orange County? Oh, in my county. Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I kept reading. My apologies, Joe OC. You're talking about your county. See, this is what happens when I live in a different country where we have provinces. We have counties too, but we have more. We have more like we call them municipalities. So and we call them boroughs in a lot of ways as well. So yeah, my apologies. I totally misread that. So in your county, you have 20. You have 20 targets, 20 GameStops, and 10 Walmarts. Okay. You can tell I'm exhausted because I'm not even reading everything properly. I got you. Oh, man. California's huge, man. California is huge. Retro Boy 1. Shopping in store, though, it's always best if you can find stuff. 100%. Absolutely. If you can find it. Those are the words to live by. Aldry, at least you have Toys R Us, Jay. I may have Toys R Us, but they're hiking the prices up astronomically. It's just freaking ridiculous. It is turning a lot of people off the hobby. Seriously, they've got to fix that. Even Walmart hasn't gone that bad. Even Walmart hasn't gone that bad. Jostradamus, yes, I was expecting it. Yeah, I know. I totally. James called it, man. I totally just like I went, bah. I was calling me J stupid. That's what it really is. James, I'll do 473. That seems good, but they started to bump up the prices higher than Hasbro MSRP. Exactly. That's the problem. That is the problem. Renegade Biker. Jay, I'm one that looks for a good deal. If it's online and either below or at marketplace, I will get it. And whether the tax and if it's the taxes, it's the fair price. If it's at store, I will get it. Yes, I know. 100%. I totally agree. And I think that most of us are like that, Renegade. But thank you for clearing that up. Audrey, James, are you referring to Target or Toys R Us? James says Toys R Us. Yes, this is true. Okay, James. Physical stores are not in the U.S. anymore, so I really can't compare with them. This is fair. That is fair. Barry, I did not plan on spending that much time tonight. I was just looking for the Ghostbusters 2-pack and the Vintage Collection Bo-Katan. Yeah, brother, but you got caught up, and you got that impulse buy for all these wonderful figures that are just coming out. It's a trap. Renegade Biker 24. Entertainment Earth has the mint guarantee that I like. That's beautiful. I have yet to get anything that's a problem with the shipping, but I am not a fan of the local USPS mailman. Unfortunately, those are the things you have to deal with, on a regular. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to hear that. Renegade Biker. Pardon me, James, Barry. That's the danger of breaking our own rules for collecting. This is true. Kirk, worst case scenario: order online, and if you find it at the Wild, cancel the online order. So there are pros and cons to that too, Kirk. Which, for example, for me, that's exactly one of the cons. A lot of people are doing exactly what you're saying, and it's causing havoc with what's called overstock, right, and understock, right. And it really is kind of infuriating when I'm the one who actually gets my order canceled instead of somebody else. But I see what you're saying, Kirk HT. It's not a bad plan. I do get where you're coming from, but I'm going to avoid saying yay or nay on that because honestly, I've been a victim of it. I've been a victim of that. Barry Allen, yo, LOL, James, 100%. James is a hilarious guy. Maybe not that hilarious, but all right, James. Oh yeah, pre-orders are hit or miss, but I'll take them in stride. I don't sweat the small stuff. I know what you're saying, James, but honestly, sometimes when you're in the thick of things, if the universe wants you to have something, it'll turn up. Thank you, James. There's a positive glass half full attitude if I've ever seen one. My God. Great stuff, James. Great stuff. Barry, Toys R Us distributors are kicking them in the butt because you can get Black Series and Marvel figures cheaper at Walmart, for crying out loud. This is true, but but we do have to admit that the amount of availability in Toys R Us is unsurpassed. Seriously. You just walk in there and there's literally tons of Marvel figures all over the place. Now, half of them are peg warmers, but let's not split hairs here. Renegade Biker. Jay, how's the situation with the Freedom Convoy over there in Ottawa? Without getting too political. I'm not really following it myself, but my stance on that, honestly, is that if they're not being violent, then you know what, they should have the right to continue. That's all I'm saying, and I'll leave it at that for tonight. But you know what? Let's make sure everyone's safe. I think that's the most important part, because once it starts getting dangerous, you know what I mean, and deadly, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Alejandro Bares. Hey Alejandro, how are you tonight, my friend? Hey Jay, with the finale of Book of Boba Fett, do you think Hasbro will retry on the Rancor and repaint it, make it cheaper, and make it better accessories? So Alejandro, you've actually gone ahead and started without us, but that's fine. I appreciate it. That's a wonderful question. Spoilers ahead, everybody. So if you want to take a 30-second break, I'm gonna just say this really quickly. So once again, spoilers ahead. I'm gonna talk about it in 3. Book of Boba Fett spoilers ahead. I'm gonna talk about it in 3, 2, 1. All right, so everybody who needs to mute their audio for 30 seconds, I'm going to talk about this right now. So yeah, the Rancor, which showed up at the end of the season of Book of Boba Fett. Honestly, I was absolutely thrilled when I saw that beast, and the fact that Boba was riding him, even like exactly the way he said he would. Honestly, my nerdgasm just went through the roof. And I was saying in the beginning of the stream, if HasLab had launched the HasLab Rancor project now, right after the finale of the Book of Boba Fett, I can almost guarantee, I can nearly guarantee that that campaign would basically have funded easily without any question. And in some cases, I don't even think they would have to do a token offering. I think that the Gamorrean Guard, who is it? A bunch of rocks, Salacious Crumb and whatever, and Luke Skywalker at the end. I think it would have sold like hotcakes regardless, because that scene with the Rancor and seeing exactly what a Rancor is capable of, and exactly how vicious they are, and the fact that you can actually ride one and command one like the witches of Dathomir. Holy crap, everybody! That is just crazy. Damn witches, they knew what they were doing, man. Damn witches knew what they were doing. And the Night Brothers, I'm pretty sure that they were riding around with the Rancors themselves. OMG, guys. OMG. So Alejandro, just to answer your question, yes, I truly believe that Hasbro will make a conservative effort to bring out a less, a slightly probably a slightly less articulated version of the Rancor. I think that they won't have all the ratchet joints; they'll have mostly friction joints. I think the paint deco, as you said, will be very, very diminished. But I think that it'll be probably coming to retail at a much lower. Pardon me. I got some gas today, but it'll be coming on retail at a much lower price point, or possibly just be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive without the HasLab moniker on top of it. So fingers crossed, Alejandro. I really do hope that they will at least produce a. Oh, sorry, guys. I hope at the very least that they'll produce a vintage collection version with better articulation than the original classic. And if dreams come true, I really do hope that that they will produce the Black Series edition full scale, albeit with less articulation, in terms of like ratchet joints, pretty much make it all friction, and make it a big statue for the most part. And of course, that they're going to release a special edition Boba Fett to coincide with that release. So yes, 100% Alejandro. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. We jumped a little bit ahead there, but that's okay. I love it. Thank you so much. James, Renegade Biker 24. Honestly, let's not go there. Seriously, yeah, not tonight. I think I said my piece. I just want everyone to be safe. Honestly, I really want everybody to be safe. Fabulous Disaster, what's going on, Fabulous Disaster? Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Renegade. Okay, James. Yes, please. Let's just keep it about the toys tonight. Diecast Fly. I did pre-order that Super 7 Enter the Dragon Bruce Lee. He looks pretty good. But I got the email from BBTS that Chitara got pushed back until the third quarter now. You know what, though? And I'm going to say it this way. As long as we get a really kick-ass Chitara, I don't care. I'm patient. I can wait. And hopefully we'll get a pretty decent Pumaira. I definitely would like to have her in proper scale as everybody else. So fingers crossed for that, everybody. Toy Cartel. Thoughts about some of the Super 7 announcements, Jay? Also, if the worst gets the ultimate treatment, if the worst gets the ultimate treatment, are you in on them? So I'm not really much into the band figures. They look cool. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. What is it, Priest and all those great bands. They look freaking cool. They really do. I honestly think that they look just as good as any action figure that's out there. I'm not in on any band action figures, anything like that. Whether it's Kiss, whether it's the Grateful Dead, any of those figures, I'm not really into. What's it called? The Worst looks interesting. Obviously, they have an aesthetic which is very much akin to horror figures, right? They're those are horror, or am I thinking something completely different? Anyway, they do look neat. And does isn't one of them already an Ultimates figure? Again, I might be thinking of something else. Hold on, let me just check. Let me just check that out. Super7.com, the worst. Let me see. No, I'm right. Yeah, they're like yeah, they're yeah. This isn't a band, right? These are more like what's it called? Halloween figures, right? I think I think the bat figure. He's getting an Ultimates, right? Let me just bring it up. I'm pretty sure. What's his name? I don't even know what his name is. His name is yeah, Bachelor. Yeah, Bachelor's getting a Bachelor's getting hold on. Yeah, Bachelor is getting a an Ultimate figure, right? Like this is I guess I'll just bring it up. Share. What's it called? Stop screen share. Share. No, why did I do that? Hold on. Ah, stop it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I knew for a fact that Bachelor at the very least is going to get his own Ultimates figure, right? So Toy Cartel, Bachelor is already confirmed to have a come on, yeah, Bachelor is getting his own Ultimates figure, which is right here. So yeah, he's already confirmed for an Ultimate. So I think we can expect that other other um, worst characters are going to get their own Ultimates figure as well. So here's Bachelor and his Ultimate figure. He comes with three swappable heads, one with shades, one with well, a bloody mouth. I think there's no other way to look at it. And the one that comes on his regular body. He does come with these his tuxedo suit, as well as the I'll call it the Doctor Strange cape, which it's actually the other way around. It actually should be Doctor Strange just wearing a Dracula cape. But anyway, he also comes with a bone staff with a hidden sword, and two swappable hands. One and two of them flipping the bird. He also comes with a book. The upside down cross and everything, a chalice full of blood, and a flask for those quick little swigs he's going to take to keep himself sane every day. So yeah, lots of there are going to be Ultimates. So yeah, they look pretty cool. They do. I am not in on I'm not in on the worst figure at all. Just don't know enough about them. They do look awesome, bar none. But I'm all in on the Thundercats. So that's pretty much where my money is going. And as you know, Ultimate figures are damn expensive. So yeah, that's pretty much where my Super 7 pre-orders are heading. So thanks for that though, Toy Cartel. Miguel Bernal. Hey, Miguel Bernal, how are you today? Hola from Miocana, Mexico. Hey, how's it going, Miguel? ¿Cómo estás? How's it going tonight, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Barry, Kirk, no, don't cancel if you find it in store, keep one in package and sell it or give it away as a gift. Well, there's a really good attitude, Barry, but them figures is expensive, man. Kirk, I was watching Viper Island on YouTube. Star Wars and G.I. Joe are going up in Canada by $45, in the United States $35. It'll be hard to army build now. Yeah, I mean, I've been noticing that consistently. So the fact that Viper Island brought it up is not a surprise. Barry, I think the only gold labels went up because they are $26.99. For the regular ones, it's still at GameStop. Because the gold labels are $35 at Toys R Us. That's interesting. Maybe that's true. Toy Cartel. No, the worst is their own toy line for reaction. There you go. I was getting it confused with Priest and the other rock and roll action figures, but they do look cool. They do look cool. James, production issues are just inevitable now. That's just the reality. This is why everyone should get an airbrush and learn to customize. James, you're crazy. Yes, I do understand that, but not everyone is as talented as you, James. Not everyone can take pretty pictures and get paid for it. Toy Cartel, Robot Reaper. There you go. There you go. He does look cool, doesn't he? James, Kirk HT took look at it this way. You'll need less figures to qualify for free shipping. Oh god, that's another half full attitude. Toy Cartel, they teased the Robot Reaper, I believe. Oh, nice. Absolutely, that's cool. Anthony Arcade. Hey, how's it going, Anthony Arcade? Good to see you, my friend. I typically play safe and pre-order my most wanted, 100%. But if it hits stores way before the release, I like to hunt it down and check it before work. That's beautiful. Save on shipping, absolutely, Anthony Arcade. That's a wonderful. That's pretty much what I'm doing. You and I are cut from the same cloth, 100%. Mirage War Game On Saga. Hey Mirage, good to see you, my friend. I have arrived, though not for long. I got to eat some KFC later. There you go, brother. Take it easy, my friend. Have that KFC. You can't scratch that itch fast enough. Absolutely. Kirk HD. Yeah, I heard you, James Shapiro. We all do. We're all there, my friend. Jackass Fly. The Thundercats monkey came out great. Oh, he does look amazing, doesn't he? Super excited to actually get him. And you know what? Slithe, though? Slithe is a masterpiece. Honestly, if you haven't got the Slithe, go get him now. He's a masterpiece. Seriously. Mirage, I've been reading Bastard. Oh, Bastard. Yes. That's going old school, my friend. What a wonderful manga. That is so awesome. Every single one of his signature moves are named after freaking rock bands. If you're reading the original Japanese version and if you watch the original Japanese anime, you'll notice every single one of his signature moves are named after rock bands. Halloween! Megadeth! Oh, so great. So great. By the way, since the new anime is coming out, I can actually really like it. Beautiful. Are they making a new Bastard anime? Oh, that's going to be awesome. So great. And the Arcade. I work across from Target, so I have the benefit of checking every morning. Nice. Tuesdays and weekends seem to be the store when the store gets new stock, but Walmart's inventory is whack. Just crazy. I know. It's always good to know the patterns of your local stores. Excellent strategies there, Anthony's Arcade. Wonderful. Renegade. Jay, did you see my Migda D2 repair video? I'm sorry, my friend. This has been one crazy week, and I just haven't been able to catch up with too many things, but I'll try my best. Toy Cartel. I've heard about some QC issues with the 80s commanders. Can we have your thoughts on them? Honestly, when you say QC, what do you mean? Like, if you want to elaborate with me, Toy Cartel, I have test shots and I have these ones, and I still have to do the full review on these. But even with the test shots, I didn't actually see any issues that I've been hearing online. Which particular issues are you talking about? And I'll be able to let you know my opinion specifically. Speaking on that, guys, if you haven't heard already, I am going to have another interview with Ramen Toy this Saturday, tomorrow. Sorry, not this Saturday, today at 8 p.m. Later today, on Saturday, February 12th. My God. I am literally punch drunk right now. Saturday, February 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely, guys, come check us out. Hang out with me and Ace. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna be talking about the ramen, the 80s commanders. We're gonna be talking Silverhawks. We might even talk about some upcoming projects that Ramen Toy is working on, and we definitely are going to be talking about their brand new release of the cyborg, the cyborg enemy or whatever the heck it's called. Yeah, aka Hacker from Centurions. Beautiful stuff. So, guys, definitely come hang out with us at 8:00 tonight. You guys are in for a treat. Trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun. Barry, Jay, do you have Battle Armor He-Man? Battle Armor He-Man? Yes, I do have Battle Armor He-Man. I do. Are you having trouble finding him, Barry? Mirage, yes, I'll be at the Netflix exclusive. There you go. I know exactly. James, at Anthony's Arcade, it has to be better than Walmart here. I'll check weekly for stuff sometimes, and toys never seem to be refreshed. James, what are you hunting for, man? Let me know. I'll keep an eye out for you. Diecast Fly, most definitely I have Slide as well. Amazing figure, just gorgeous. just absolutely gorgeous. Completely nailed that cartoon aesthetic, 100%. I am absolutely in love with Slide. Crazy amounts of details on him. Insane. And I found out he has a mace. He has a Morning Star. I was told, I was like, he just comes with an axe. No, he comes with a Morning Star, Jay. Stupid. I don't know. The lights were too bright. I couldn't see inside. It was crazy. Barry, I'm gonna miss your interview. I'm gonna miss your interview. I'm at work at the time. Well, you can always watch it later that night. Thanks, Barry. James, Rainy Baker, did you get the printer back in working order? Miguel, could you please say hello to my friends Philly and Bo? Of course I can. Okay. Philly and Bo, mi amigo, ¿cómo estás? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being for watching the show. Miguel, of course, thank you so much for watching the show too. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. Hasta luego. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much, Miguel. And again, of course, you're always welcome. Always welcome to be here, guys. I hope Philly and Bo are able to come and hang out with us sometime. Great to see you, Miguel. Thank you so much. Toy Cartel. Stuff like the head sculpts not being up to par and issues like that, don't get me wrong. I'm interested in them, but I don't want to lay secondary prices. I get what you're saying. I totally understand, Toy Cartel. So the head sculpts not being up to par. So that's something where, to be perfectly honest with you, that's not like it wasn't. Everybody knew from the get-go, because the Ramen Toy was 100% up with their updates on what the facial sculpts would look like. So in terms of like that's not a QC issue. That's actually what they are. That's the way. They've been making updates from the very beginning what the heads were going to look like from the beginning. So that's not a QC issue, Toy Cartel. But that's not an issue, right? That's like they were very consistent on how that works. Now, I think some people have said that the heads are hard to attach with the helmet on. That's because you don't attach the heads with the helmet on. You attach the head first, and then you put the helmet on after the fact. I think that's another thing which people were complaining about. It's almost impossible to put the helmet and the head. It's almost impossible to put the helmet in the head. It's almost impossible to put the head in the helmet and then try to pop it onto the neck. That doesn't work. You have to take the head, pop it onto the neck, and then take two halves of the helmet and squeeze them together while the head is on. That's the best way. That's the best way to put the head on the helmet. The helmet on the head. Oh my god! You can tell I'm really tired. That's the best way to put the helmet on the head, because the head has to be on the neck first, not the other way around. It's not a good idea to try and put the helmet on the head first and then pop it on. That doesn't work. It just won't work. It's very, very difficult to do that. Barry, no, because apparently the classic had Scott. They comes with the eyes are messed up on what the heck? Okay, Barry, what the hell? No, because apparently the classic had Scott. They comes. What? Barry, what the heck? No, because apparently the classic had Scott They Comes. I am not understanding that. Scott That Comes with the eyes are messed up on half the copies that were put out there to look at him and look at your new He-Man and what you got. What the heck? Okay. No, apparently because the classic had Skeletor. What? Barry, I'm not understanding what the heck you're saying. So you're asking me if my Battle Armor He-Man's eyes are messed up? I am so confused, Barry. That doesn't make any sense what you're saying. Please, rewrite that, because I don't know if it was the autocorrect or something, but it did not come across. I have no idea what you're saying. Mirage, I'm staying at home nowadays besides college classes because of you know what. Yes, I do. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe, my friend. Though I am planning on getting a gift during my birthday, perhaps SH Figure Arts Ultraman and the animation version. Brother, you know what? Treat yourself for your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. Good. I hope you have many happy returns. Congratulations. Renee Becker. Well, James, I have to put a video of bed leveling, but I will post it soon. The bed leveling is a little bit of a challenge. Yes, that is always a challenge. Brushstroke looks like a Centurion. It is a Centurion. These are the spiritual successors. These are the spiritual successors of the Centurions, my friend. That's what these are. These are the spiritual successors of the Centurions. All right, so that's it. And if you're interested in them now, they are available. The cartoon color versions are available at ramentoy.com. And if you want to learn more about that, I'll be doing an entire live stream today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely come check it out. We're going to be hanging around, and we're going to be hanging out with the with one of the lead designers over at Ramen Toy. Actually, I think he's higher than that. Ace Lee Bear. Definitely come check us out, guys. Come hang out with us, and let's have a lot of fun talking about the 80s Commanders, Silverhawks, and of course new projects that are coming out in between. James, hey Jay, ever get anything indirect from Japan? That Suicide Squad Harley Quinn from Bandai SH Figure Arts is calling to me. I often get stuff from Japan, but 9 times out of 10 these days I get it from Amazon.co.jp. You'd be surprised how often you can find some good stuff there. As a matter of fact, Suicide Harley Quinn from Bandai SH Figure Arts. Okay, let's. Why don't we have a look at that? So if we go to Amazon.co.jp, let's type in. We'll change for now. Let's type in. What's it called? Harley Quinn. SH Figure Arts. All right, so I don't know which one you want. Let's bring them all up. All right, so this one is $3,200. This one's $32. Rule of thumb. Now, obviously the old rule of thumb was you take off two zeros, and it's in and around the right price. So this one's about 32 in and about plus minus $32 with $21 shipping. Arrives Wednesday, February 23rd. So that's pretty good. That's actually a really good price. That would be like 50, 60. It'll be almost $60, probably $70 plus tax. And to ship it to there is no tax. That would be around $70. Probably plus shipping. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that would be around $53. Wait, hold on. I am terrible at this. All right, so 53. Hold on. Yeah, let's say 53. 53,000 Japanese yen. The Canadian. Yeah, the exchange rate from Japanese to Canadian, from yen to Canadian dollars hasn't changed much. So yeah, that's about $60. $60 with shipping. So that's actually really good. And that is shipping here to Canada, I believe. Yeah, delivered to Canada. Yeah, so I hope I'm not digging a deeper hole for you, James. But yeah, you can order direct from Amazon.co.jp. They will ship it here. So this version of Harley Quinn is $44 roughly, plus $23 shipping. So you're looking at 40, 60, 67, 60, 69. All right, $69 Canadian. So $69. Let's put $70 Canadian. Sorry, 7,000 yen. 75. So $77 Canadian for this version of the Figure Arts with shipping to Canada. So it says it right there. So this one is shipped. This one is shipped to Canada, and this version here. This one again. All right, this one's sold out. This one is sold out, but let's check all the buying options. Oh, geez. All right, that's crazy. Holy cow. This one is 208. This is 208. Ouch. This is $218. My God, that's crazy. Wow, what happened there? I guess this one's out of print. Holy crap. Yeah, this is $280. This is $218. And that's without shipping. So let's just take a look. Okay, $218 plus $20 shipping. So it's more like $238. Ooh, that hurts. $238. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. So 230,000. Yep, $253 Canadian to ship to Canada. Holy crap, that's crazy. Ow. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. And then we have this one here, which is the special edition Suicide Squad. I think this is a statue, isn't it? Yes, well, it's an SP figure, but this is old. This thing's been used. Not even interested. Yeah. Okay. So, James, I hope that helps. You can actually shop on and I've done it multiple times, James. You can actually shop on Amazon.co.jp. And was I showing any of that? Yes, I was. Okay. Yeah, you can actually shop on Amazon.co.jp. And yes, the prices are pretty reasonable for SH Figure Arts. I don't know if any of those were the ones you were looking for, but yeah, I hope I haven't sent you down a rabbit hole, James. I really hope I haven't. Renegade Biker, Jay, I just saw a statue of Anthony French and Dee Snider of Twisted Sister from. Oh my God, yeah, that's wow. I guess if you're into statues, that's crazy. Toe Cartel, thanks for the info. Have a great night. I'm tired and I'm tired too. I need to be up early for work. All right, Toe Cartel, have a good night, my friend. I hope you'll come back for the live stream tomorrow. Barry, sorry, Jay, falling asleep a bit. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Barry. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Filberto, Filberto J Mendoza. Hey, Filberto, good to see you, my friend. Hey, fill in the host. Hey, Philly in the house. Hey, Philly. Good to see you, my friend. ¿Cómo estás? Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Canadian Blu-ray 4K. Hey, what's going on, Canadian Blu-ray 4K? Good to see you. Jay Sparrow, Barry, we are grateful that it was fatigue and not a stroke. What? Okay, I think that got pretty dark there, James. Holy crap, Oliver, Jay, I was surprised when your YouTube channel got toy habits. Sorry, Jay, I was surprised when YouTube channel Toy Habits said that Manila, Philippines has MOTU Origins Wave 8. How can we get Wave 8 there? How can Wave 8 get there so soon if BBTS doesn't have it yet? Well, the Philippines isn't too far away from China, so I mean it's possible. Then again, they actually are kind of far away from China. Well, again, I'm not sure, dude. It's the Orient. It's the Oriental magic, man. I honestly don't know. I do actually think that they have better distribution lines to China, though. I think that's probably a possibility. Barry, the Banana He-Man that comes with the plastic head sculpt, some of the eyes are messed up, so that one with your new He-Man you got so that's messed up. So look, some of the eyes are messed up. So look at the one with your new He-Man that you got to see if those eyes. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that, Barry. Every single time I buy one of these things, I look at the eyes. I look at the face because I've noticed way too many QC issues with the eye position. So thank you, Barry, for your concern. But yes, every single one of the Battle Armor He-Mans I have proper eyes. You don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. James, the black and red. Oh, the black and red. Okay, well, hold on. The black and red. She wasn't that bad, actually. Hold on. She was actually pretty good. That wasn't such a that was not such a bad price. Yeah, here we are. So, James, you're talking about this one, right? Yeah, this one is $44 Canadian plus roughly $44 Canadian plus $23 shipping. You're looking at 60. Oh boy, you look at it in and around 16. I'd say $70. This is a $70 figure, Canadian with shipping. So yeah, this is $70 Canadian with shipping. So this one right here. This is the SH Figure Arts Suicide Squad Pole villains combined, approximately 6 inches. So 6 inches. It's 6 inches tall, and yeah, if this is the one you're looking for, I would definitely consider it because, yeah, even with shipping, it makes a lot of sense. Like seriously, this is not bad, and this is shipping to Canada, as you can see right here. So, James, if you're interested in this version, head over to Amazon.co.jp, log in with your own Amazon account that you already have. You should be able to order it with shipping over to Canada. Let me know how that. Let me know if that works out for you, my friend. Filberto, hey, Philly in the house. Thank you for your time to put this together. Here with your pal Miguel and Bo from Mexico. Definitely hoping to hang out soon. How's it? Good to see you, Philly. Thanks for dropping by. So great to have you, Miguel and Bo together. This is so awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well and staying safe. Thank you so much. James, $69. Nice. Ha ha ha. You're hilarious, James. You are hilarious. Double entendre. Double entendre. Double entendre. Renegade Biker. It's the Game Keys Australia website of Anthony French and Dee Snider of Twisted Sister. There you go, brother. There you go. Mirage. Ouch, that price. I know, just crazy. Renegade. Harley Quinn reminds me of a girl who I used to date. LOL. Well, brother, you had quite the adventure, didn't you? Rotax Hippie. Hey, Rotax Hippie. Good to see you, my friend. BBTS has the black/red for $70 on pre-order. So it's basically the same. Actually, that's a good question. Is this one pre-order or is this one already here? This arrives... No, this one's in stock. Yeah, this one is in stock. Yeah, this one is arrives on... okay. Yeah, according to this, if the shipping works the way it's supposed to, it should arrive at James's door on Tuesday, February 22nd. So yeah, this is basically $70 figure. So if BBTS has it on pre-order for $70, take a chance, James. If you want it that early, take a chance. It's no different from ordering on BBTS at that point. Okay, guys. So this has been excellent, everybody. I am totally wiped at this point. I think I'm going to log off for tonight. I am really actually quite exhausted. Thank you so much for all the all your opinions. I think it's basically exactly what I expected. Sometimes if you get a good deal online, you take the risk. And oftentimes you want to go find it in store if you can. But obviously it's a luck of the draw whether or not your orders get canceled or not. Just like in real life, everything happens. And you know what? Just like a lot of people who said it here tonight, you take it as you can, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And basically, in certain instances, if you pre-order it online and find it in the store, then it's up to you if you want to buy the one online and have two, or if you want to cancel it and let Amazon take the loss. They're a big company, right? They're making billions of dollars anyways, so that's your choice, guys. That's your choice. All right, guys, I'm going to log off tonight. Thank you again for hanging out with me. You guys are the best. This is the highlight of my weekend. You guys are amazing. Guys, please definitely come check us out tomorrow at 8:00 p.m. for my chat with Ace Liber of Ramen Toy. We're going to discuss the Aegis Commanders. We're also going to be talking about Silverhawks, the officially licensed versions that they have. And we are going to talk about brand new projects that they have, including Hacker, or what is it, the Cyborg Nemesis, something like that. I can't remember what the heck it's called. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Hacker, the first enemy figure that they've ever created. We'll probably also talk about Monstar. And who knows, we might even get into talking about other projects that they have in the works. And if we're lucky and very fortunate, we might have a few special guests popping in and out from time to time throughout the stream. So guys, definitely check us out. Come hang out with us at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday. Later today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just in case everyone doesn't understand, Saturday, February 12th Eastern Standard Time at 8:00. Guys, I hope to see you there. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Last comments before we log off for tonight. Renegade, yeah, Jay, she was about as psycho as Harley Quinn. Brother, I don't know how you didn't Thank God you kept your junk together. James, BBTS would actually be more to spendy as in USD. Thanks, everybody. Well, there you go, James. Best of luck to you, my friend. Barry, have a good sleep, Jay. Thank you so much, Barry. You too, my friend. Aldry, thank you, Jay. Have a great weekend. Take care and get some sleep and rest. Thank you so much, Aldry. You have a good night too. James, never thought about Amazon Japan. Well, there you go, James. I hope it's not another rabbit hole that you're going to go down, because I know sometimes I end up down that rabbit hole. Barry, night, Jay, in the chat, and have be well. And this is the way. This is the way, everybody. This is the way. Mirage, War Gameon Saga. You keep changing your name, Mirage. Have a good night to you all, even if it's the afternoon here. That's right, Mirage. Have a good night to you too, my friend. Good afternoon. James, good night, everyone. Stay safe. Good night and stay safe, everyone. Remember, the collecting is for enjoyment. Don't let it stress you out. Cheers, geeks. Cheers to all geeks everywhere. Guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. You guys are the best. This, of course, is my highlight of the weekend, being able to spend some time with you guys. Thank you so much again. I am absolutely wiped and exhausted. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe. Please, guys, get some sleep. I know I am. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching.